Upside Haunts.
Hello everybody, I am Upside Haunts, and today I have the Illusionist. Just take note of how huge and heavy this box is for how small the prop really is, because it's like this tall. That's because he's made like almost like a professional prop is. It's foam-filled latex with a very simple frame, just kind of like going up it, and it's like in two pieces. At least I believe it is. I don't know why else the box would be this huge. But even though it's supposedly built so well, the price is very cheap, so that is nice. It's like 180 bucks, and it's a static prop, which is a downside to most people, I would guess, but not really a downside to me, because this is more like a classy prop that you would have like next to the screen in your like home theater room. You know, like those armor stands. This is like a statue, something to keep in your living room. But what I like most about it is the illusion. Well, let's just open it. Let's just open it. I could yap about it, but I'll save the yapping for when we actually have our little eyes on this thing. You're gonna have to open it up from the back. All right. By the way, this is a new new prop for this year from Lowe's. I went up to Lowe's. I was like, hey, I would like to advertise something and like promote something, make a cool video. And they're like, sure, here's some money, go buy the one that you want. The one I want is Illusionist, because this one like caught my eye the most in the store, even though it's like the smallest thing. It's just so different. But anyways, this is how he looks in the box. Lots and lots of empty space, which is what I suspected. Can't really compact all that well. I think he's intended to just be, you know, set up and then stay set up for the rest of its lifetime. So I mean, it's not like too like Halloween-y. It's hard to say, hard to put into words, because he is a skeleton. He's got a Halloween bucket, like obviously it's Halloween-y, but this is the type of prop that you could just have in your living room for the rest of the year and nobody would think that it's weird, like weird that you have a Halloween decoration out. It's just really, I don't know, intriguing. But anyways, let's get this guy out. First piece. Wait, no, let's get out his boots. Check this out. Okay. So no snap lock pull, which is unfortunate. This is the part I was wondering about. So as far as I can tell, his bucket hooks onto this, and then that suspends the rest of his body because it's an illusion, as the name Illusionist, and it tries to make it appear as if he's completely missing most of his body and is levitating, which is how it kind of gets away with being a static prop and still being like really good. It's because the effect is really good. Anyways, here is his body, or most of it. But yeah, check that out. Look at that grin. He's so stylish. I think you can take off, yeah, you can take off the glasses. It's just kind of pinned in there. You could pull that out. And he looks like this without him on. Ooh, spooky. I kind of like this look, but I think he's a lot more of a quirky character with his glasses on. So I'll put those back on in due time. Also, as you can see, here's a little bit of how the illusion works. He's not really holding onto the bucket, obviously. There's this big, this metal wire, metal, I guess wire is the best way to put it, but it's not posable. Goes around this edge and then up into his arm, and then suspends the rest of his body. And that is the same wire that connects into the boots. We are missing a couple things though. He's gonna need his base mainly. And the base, weirdly enough, is trapped inside of this. Here, I'm gonna move this box aside. It's taking up like all the space. He's still got a hat in there. I'm gonna grab that hat. I'm gonna have to undo all this. Pretty easy. It's just a sandwich of foam. Just pull it off. Now this is this is where most of the weight comes in, I would think. Actually, let me feel this. Yeah, this is more heavy. Super like heavy duty metal base, and then right here is the point in which it connects to the feet. So I'm gonna try and do this. Here, it's got little instructions in here, lovely. Something really cool that I wish that more props had. It has these little pads you put on the corners of the bottom of the base so that you could slide it around and move it around your house, and it won't scratch up the floor. Kind of shows that it is intended for indoor use, like display. I think we're gonna just hold this up like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we've just got a screw in here going through the base and into the bottom of his boot. It comes with an Allen wrench, a little tool, help us get this done. All right, there we go. Nice and secure, although the legs can swivel and turn, since this, like the boots are just foam-filled latex, but the structure kind of feels like it's not quite connected. Not like it's gonna fall off or anything, it's just able to turn. Anyways, let's get his second piece on, like one of three. I believe you just slide this on and that's it. Slide, there we go, okay. Okay, we've got that on. Let me slide him back. He's not too unstable. Like even with no weight, he's got a small base, but the base is super heavy. Wow, he is really short. Let's get his hat on, increase the height. Okay, boom. Look at that. Velcro. Oh, I see. Okay. I was thinking maybe his head was missing Velcro out of the box, but it's not. The Velcro's right here. You just attach it yourself, which is kind of interesting. It's different. So I can just put the Velcro on here, onto the hat Velcro pieces, take off the sticky side. Then once I place the hat on him, it'll be exactly where I want it to be. It's a little life hack. Okay, I think this is a good place. Nice. Let's get his glasses on. And then finally the cape. It's got this kind of like elastic band in here, so it'll stay as tight on his neck as possible. This kind of completes the illusion. Like the illusion is already kind of like complete like this, but the cape helps it. It's got this huge open space right here so that when you see him from the back, it's also just totally open. Now last piece, he looks complete, but don't let your eyes deceive you because I gotta put these little foam pads under his base, which I should have done before I had the prop complete. Let's flip him down so he will be nice and soft to the floors of this house. Here he's gonna lay on his face for a second. Luckily the screw that we put in beneath the foot doesn't pop out at all. It's got this like indent for it, so that won't be a problem with the floors at all. And there we go, he's complete. Let's stand him up. Ooh, look at that. Takes a little bit of styling. Move around his cape. There we go. That was the Illusionist. I don't know why exactly, well, I do know why, but I really enjoy this prop. It's just really like bizarre and weird. It's inspired by statues like this that exist in the real world, and now we have a fun little Halloween prop representing that kind of sculpture. It's very, very classy, very unlike most Halloween animatronics we get today. It's also very short, which I think that some people would not enjoy, but I don't think that that takes away from him at all. The point isn't to be really intimidating or anything, but if you used it in a haunted house, I would put him in the center of a space where you walk around it and like on a raised platform because he is short. So if you're using it in a haunt to represent the illusion, you kind of want to be face to face with the illusion. But anyways, people like walk around it from in front and behind so they could see this huge gap in the middle here and then just kind of question themselves and go like, what the heck, how does that work? But yeah, he's quite the classy fellow. Thank you to Lowe's for letting me do this, and thank you to Simple Green spray. I love green spray, green juice. Be drinking that every day. Don't actually do that. Hi, this is Upside after filming the video, but something I want to note, he's a skeleton face, but has ears and a neck, and his hands aren't exactly skeleton hands. They've got like skin on them. People complain about that, saying it doesn't make any sense, but that's kind of like his whole thing. He's supposed to be confusing and weird and quirky with the whole, missing piece here. He's got these funny little glasses, got his top hat, and like, he feels like a street performer almost. I think that he's fine with the ears and neck. You're not really meant to question it. It's just a weird, quirky character that's meant to confuse you. Please use my link below if you want to buy anything, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.